We're here in the Northwest, in front of a rail bridge that carries 3 to 6 oil trains a week. The oil boom is happening so fast that pipelines can't get laid in time to keep up with the extraction rates. So all of it is getting transported by pre-existing infrastructure like our railways.
So this is Esther Short Park. This is pretty much the middle of downtown Vancouver. Come down here to show you how close the trains come to the park here. So there's the tracks. This is where the farmers market is. This is the place where my kids and they get their donuts or their elephant air, and then they come over and they want to climb on Captain Vancouver here. Since the port announced this oil terminal, they've had 4 serious derailments and explosions, and it's worrisome, to say the least.
The majority of the oil that comes through this region comes from the Bakken oil formation in North Dakota. Once the oil comes across, it's shipped on barges to refineries in the Bay Area or up in the Puget Sound.
This is the BNSF main line. It runs right here along the north waterfront in downtown Seattle.
We expect to see, rather than the 2 or 3 or 4 a week we see now, we might see as many as 10, 11 a day rolling through our communities.
This is a hugely high traffic area, both for people, for vessels, and for trains. And so it's in a place like this where there's a special risk of having combustible oil trains traveling through on a daily basis.
What's happening right now in California with any expansion of oil infrastructure is intricately linked to what's happening right here. The oil industry is lobbying really heavily at the federal level to lift the ban on domestic crude oil exports. It would be ideal, I think, for the oil industry to be able to expand their refining and ship overseas.
It is not at all hard to imagine that in the future the Northwest becomes an export center for Bakken oil and from tar sands oil. That's a pretty different Northwest from the kind of region that most of us have thought about for our lives here.